We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it
Logged
goes.
in.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Wow. Why the fuck was that unmuted? Anyways, yeah, I already got into the game just to adjust the jet settings, but I'm completely blind on this. I had a few recommendations for this. So, let's see how it goes. Optimize your skills and equipment. Use crafting to plan your battles. Enemies are numerous, more aggressive, more damage. Cost system. Cost system. Just go with this mode. Something tells me I can just change afterwards.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
No.
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh, this is a nice way to do character creation. Face. I'm already digging the Victorian aesthetic already. No mohawk. Oh well, can't have everything. Me, Leon. Ugh. I'll go with the Leon hair. Hair. Mutton chops. Not feeling any of those. I'm gonna go with this one. Yes, we'll go with an evil villain vibe. Color. Color. Okay. Well, this profile focuses on controlling the battlefield, an elemental trap, firearms, handed blades, the agility recommended talents, science, lockpicking, starting skills, and heavy weapons, blades, firearms, endurance. Focuses on these defensive spells. Just here we'll go with technical. I feel this guy has to be an evil villain. I'll get rid of that weird marking though. Looks ugly. This are dead. What's it recommending me? Agility, accuracy, and agility. Wait, this is giving me straight up damage. Armor damage. Right? How many skill points do I have? Yeah, I guess that's all I have. lockpicking. Simple locks. Reduces merchants' prices. Slightly improves your companion's combat abilities. Science. Make simple potions. Allows you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive files. Tied between these two. Because I don't want this guy being like on his own. Is he's really giving me the evil villain vibe. In fact, let's see if we can get a more villainous hairstyle. Right? Alright, Dan Dastardly.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
Who said
Have
that?
you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is
I'm a
nowhere to be
pi-
found. I've searched
I'm a
the palace
sailor?
from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
This
It's
is
about time your
Greedfall,
cousin
Gord.
took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He
Heard
should
good
go
things
and
about
inform
it,
the
so I'm
ambassadors of
trying it.
Telene and the Bridge Alliance of his
I'm actually
departure.
kind of liking it already
Have
because
no
now I
fear,
look like a
Master.
real
I'll Go
villain.
and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Say goodbye to my mother. I'm a bad guy, though. Oh. Spacebar pauses. Holy shit, I want that guy's hat. Look, that's cool ass gear. Holy shit, I want her outfit. Oh,
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
fine. Oh, hello.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Excellency, that's right. I'm Dan Dastardly. I'm the most vicious of villains.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
The frame rate
Our
is
blades
kind
are
of
the only
crappy.
thing keeping you dainties alive.
That's one thing I'm noticing.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a
I
child.
think it's just because like the graphics are way too good,
Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
and your sword just clipped through your hand. Main attack.
Ah! Yeah!
Self against 3 attacks. Oops. Ow! Hey, why'd you drink a potion? Ow! Stop it! Tactical pause. Have space to pause the game of leisure. Okay, cool. Oops. Oops. Oh crap. Oh wait, left shift is dodge. Oh, fuck. Healing yourself. Self. Potions. Mouse. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck, that was a bad idea. Oh, there's like a balance mechanic. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh shit. That was a bad idea. Ah, fuck. Listen, I could use a different weapon. Okay. Range weapon, V. That's better! Oh shit. Oh fuck, I couldn't see.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll
Yeah,
need to
that
get
was
you through the
humiliating.
basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight
All right.
with honor.
Thanks, man. Oh, firearms. Heal for interrupting and... Oh, shit. Okay. Oops, shit. Bind that to... Wait, bind that to 1. I currently don't have any potions. Yeah, I'm a dastardly villain. Armor. Physical armor level is shown with the shields on the bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. Break an enemy's armor, you must impact weapon or certain traps. But ignores armor. Opponent's armor. Oops. Wait a minute. Ow! Ass! No, stop! Woo! That's one issue, the camera so far. Thank you, traps. Dick Dastardly. Or Dan Dastardly. Fury. Fury is a state whip that allows you to use special attacks, inflict bonus damage, and make enemies lose their balance. Mirror. You for Fury attack. Ow! Ass! Ow! Stop it! Ow.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to
Alright,
be
now
on my
can we
way.
have a rematch?
I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Show him how happy you are by coming along. I'm actually
On
pretty
the
happy.
contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Constantine. My health. Guys, you forgot to heal me. I'm dying. Apothecary. Apothecary. Hey, doctor. I need some help here. Give me the leeches. My humors are in bad condition. I must have them rebalanced. The demons in my blood are screaming. I need them out. Give me... Aren't you at least going to let my blood? I'm gonna kick you. Aw.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Oh no, Mom.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
Excellent cinematography, though.
Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child.
I don't like the fact I'm going to
Alas, there is
this
nothing you can do
America,
for a stay
Mother.
That would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to
Oh man,
heal his
Dick,
people.
Dan Dastardly has a heart of
Come
gold.
now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Damn, poor lady. Oh wow, okay. The chop's really setting in. I got a new hat though. Oh, that was really bad frame rate. Yep. Still getting the chops. Oof.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry,
What are you doing
Greedfall.
back there?
Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
What are they doing
This will
back
be
there?
quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to
I
deliver.
like how it's cutting a lot
I did
like
all I could
this.
to persuade. Nothing came of it.
That
All
was a few too many
parliamenting
cuts.
fatigues me.
Come on, man! I
This is
just
your domain.
complimented your
I wouldn't say
cinematography.
no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Add to team. Team and quit.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Tell him that you thought you were keeping him good company for all these years. On the affirmative.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And
Ew,
to be
no.
honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave.
Let's go. A little early for a romance option there, buddy. You nobleman.
Good day, Your Excellency.
A fine pity.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives? I heard the discourse of this priest on the main square. He says that the Malikor is a punishment from the enlightened. My husband started coughing yesterday in the evening. I hope it's because of the cold.
Uh-oh.
I heard the discourse of this priest on the main square. He says
Okay,
that
so
the
whatever
Malikor
this
is a
disease,
punishment from the enlightened.
getting around. Frame rate. The William Ambassador Archer by Bridge Alliance. Archer. Shit, I can just swap quests like that. Lovely. Oh, hello. Ow, fucker. I wasn't expecting to be jumped by brigands.
Be careful!
Aha! Dan Dastardly strikes again! Like, that was in the middle of town? Silver bracelet. Oh, I can just sell it. Coins. Oof, fungus. Coins, ammo, I need ammo. Where the ambassador is? No. Ah, frame rate. page down. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. Getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malcor has got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody's dying anyways? All that's left for me now is to drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. What kind of respectable shop owner doesn't have their apartment over their shop? Oh, that doesn't look good. In the middle of the streets, you knaves? Aren't you instilling the panic? The peasants will need to be quelled. The shop belongs to his wife's boyfriend. God damn it.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station
Keep it pulled out
of
like
great
this.
honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell
What
me
is
more
it?
about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is
Something
not a
tells
crime
me.
in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
A smuggler, you say?
You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Ask about...
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time
Damn
our
right I'm gonna
spiritual
arrest some
guides,
Pastafarians.
advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
I think I'm good for
I
now.
must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
That's Dan Dastardly to you. Oh, you got your upstairs chained off. Don't look at me. That's right. Alright, so... Said something about them being at the docks. Pull up a map. Let's negotiate with the vendor. Ooh, a chest. Magic potion, poison alchemical mix. I like it. Old embroidered doublet. Hello, give me a tricorn. Alright, let's see how I pull my inventory. Discoverer's hat. Aha, that's fancy. Aha. Let's see. Nick. Thanks. Hello? I like to look for that one more. Boot chance, though. Goldsmith gloves. Boots leaded with heels. Gives me elemental resistance, though. Give me overall better. Oh, rifle. I'll take with the pistol. Alchemist rape. Whoa. Okay, thank you. Stiletto. Wait, hang on. Back slot. Oh, Dan Dastardly is looking a little more dastardly. Those dead rats? Gross. Watch it, knaves!
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
It is indeed an honor.
Slowly killing our city. More and more businesses are closing. The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising us an antidote for years, but they've not found anything yet. The Malicor is slowly killing our
I've got
city.
it.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
They're going
You
blind.
can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
Pretty
I'm
much.
sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Ask for more instructions, ask about the other merchant.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
About the
Why don't
other
we go and
merchants?
solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. Do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Pushing. We'll threaten him.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Also known as
During our
Dan
conversation,
Dastardly.
You explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, off for a broth
I'm
then.
certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange?
Die.
If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you.
I should have picked charisma.
As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Oh look, blood. What are you doing scrubbing that? Sweep it, you idiot.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
I like his gear.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking
Now,
on
do you
your
like
boat.
my puffy collar?
Ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Let's do some investigation.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock.
Yeah, the
But
cabin
day of
boy's gotta be
departure,
dead.
Every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
His name's
We'll find
Flavio?
them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
Oh shit, I forgot to ask him about the heretics.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure.
I'm still without news of my cabin.
Ask about
Have you
heretics.
seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Learn so much. I'm open about your mission. He is my captain. I can't keep shit from him.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself.
Captain
And in order
Kirk.
to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
The hiding place of this smuggler is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
I sure hope so. Oceans? Oh. Good. Girl, I have 2 new clients. Those who outside wizards are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. And get them on a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious. Hope that they will prove Patient discreet. I'll hide them away in the warehouse, behind the harbor office. Visitors dare not enter.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah.
Well, that was convenient.
Looking for him.
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Ask about the cabin boy.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
We have another guy to investigate. Oh, hello. What's this? Porridge? How do you make porridge even more boring? Oh, hello. Gold coins, thank you.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
So let's ask about him.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians.
I'm a
And
well-dressed
then when we
man.
left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Last thing you want in your ship's cabin
Sure,
boy
it wasn't
king
his
is let us soft.
Do you know what was on his mind?
God damn it.
No
Number
idea.
15. Not this game, but everyone is voiced by the Burger King foot lettuce guy and iced tea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara.
So we gotta find that guy.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Lift the veil indeed. Got the heretics. Villain's den. Oh, my house. Master's office, warehouse. Right. Keep rushing on. Frame rate be damned. Complimenting gifts in Greedfall. Quest is usually completed several different ways. More than one string in his bow. Persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items. Crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. Improve in these areas, spend points. Alright.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
About the eventual.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Right.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. At his table. Hello? Gimme. Passerby. The him, so table.
Hello, sir.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Guess I need to activate another dialogue option.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Maybe he's through this door. This cheese? No.
Locked.
Damn.
Locked.
I take locksmithing or charisma? How would I fail that charisma check? Iron door. Everything. Heard from Alchemist, how sad. Sorry to learn that I have not found your peace you were hoping for in Serene. Your departure from the academy, situation, blah blah blah. Might come in handy for the future. That's the second time we heard Al-Sad mentioned. What's this? A baby. Hello? We got storeroom keys. I really hope our ship doesn't leave without us. We're going to be taking a long time here.
Locked.
Yeah, but I have keys. I bet. Coins. I already have an innkeeper's key. Oh. Huh. Something off about those bottles. Probably nothing. Oh hey, there he is.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy.
Oh hey,
2
Drew.
members of his crew accompanied him.
Yeah.
This is Greedfall. Shit, I didn't know you were around. Ask about the cabin boy.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
What happened
Tell me
during
what
that evening?
happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy.
I'm not trusting your eyes, they're kind of fucked up.
Not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
I don't know, you could probably sell a child. I mean, this is the Victorian era. Ah, frame rate. Upgrade your weapons and armor. We upgrade this? Oops. Upgrade. Okay, cool. Upgrade the armor. Oh, I can't upgrade this one. Can I upgrade this? Hello? Hello? Kinda cool. Okay, really cool. I can put shoulders on it. Crap. Needed for thieves. What does that do? Gives added to lockpicking. Science. I like where this game's going so far. He's a cabin boy. He's a flashlight. Damn it, Drew.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
Miraculous opportunity. On my way.
Hours, but what you are about to discover could save your life.
Gimme. Mr. Glowing Eyes.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come.
I'm afraid. He's talking about science. Hello.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay, you just stand in your designated corner. I'm going up your stairs. Hello.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to
Actually,
what
it's
do I owe
Dan
the honor of
Dastardly.
your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin
won't
boy
you
you
look at
speak
me?
of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Uh-huh.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect.
Still don't believe you. My stream froze. We were interrogating the lady, and he's saying that the cabin boy is actually their son. I don't believe. And that fork is floating. The knife. I think she's moving it with her mind. Grimble's on the case. Oh, a spiked warhammer. Oh, that's right. I can't use that. Dan dastardly uses more elegant weapons, like a fucking gun.
Have a nice day, sire.
Move it, lady.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear.
Sure.
I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure.
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. And we are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
A contract between the Nauts and Fontaine.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea.
But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Norns?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Norts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers
This side quest is really going on.
Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
And what was stopping these people from having another kid? I mean, they signed over their kid. Kinda fucked up. That's fucked up even for Dastardly. Oh. Still there. Hey. Ooh. The attention of the servant. I would like to prepare several meals. The warehouses. You go down the canal. Husband will have work for you there.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Let's go. Wait. You gotta tell the lady.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite...
If you would be so...
With respect, my lady.
Hey, fine, fuck you. Whoops. Not going to talk to that passerby. Hey, where's the tavern? Guards. A warehouse, tavern. Because we found a way to break into the Oh. No, wrong warehouses. Ooh. Bounce potion. Need that ammo. Hello? Move it, fatty.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Check out what's going on upstairs first. That tripwire? Oh, I guess it was just some work in the reflections. Oh. Fuck was that? Nothing going on upstairs. I was walking on air for a moment. Contain family house.
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
I want your
Will you be so
hat.
kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Attempt to reason him.
You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well.
You gave away your kid.
Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Now give me your armor. This is a maze.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
What's in here? Oh, damn it. That business is practically done, so we'll go Coin Guard Barracks. Daddy's home. It's pretty empty for barracks. You there.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
I go by Dan Dastardly these
You
days.
set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
I'm Dan Dastardly. Of course I'll do what's required. What's in here? Oh. Ah, frame rate. I'll just pick them up and put them in my inventory. That's a way to move crates, right? That's the captain. What else are we missing? Oh, right, the heretics. One's controlled by other factions. This is under another faction than yours. Places are forbidden for you. A costume of the faction will allow... Okay, so there's a costume system. And Dastardly can become the master of disguise. So what if I can find... Oh, hang on. Now let me back down. Nope, nothing useful. Try going back up. Frame rate. They found a rich lady trying to unearth a cat. God damn it, Damaduki, no! Hawthorne. Really use whatever chest guard they were suggesting. I gotta get past those guys. I think I just go through the big ass hole. Aha! Heretics.
Damnation! We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
Historians? That's even better.
Why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Mateus? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tyr Freddy, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tyr Freddy is without any doubt the land that our St. Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Yeah. Let's see. Propose to Bridge Alliance Ambassador.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Or you see, Dad Dastardly helps the historians because they'll cause even more pandemonium because they're putting out the truth that is actual harmful truth. Yeah. Ooh. Health potion. Oh. Help. Oh, okay. Just balancing by 1 foot. E. I'm as sneaky as can be. No one's sneakier than me. To the Bridge Alliance. I don't like how they all spawned in. Oh, that's not it. Oh, there's the human fire. Drop the mortar and pistol.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named
I want your
legate.
armor.
Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Oh, a charlatan, you say?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be
Very
careful.
mean.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan?
You will certainly prove to be an excellent legate.
Right.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
See, Dan Dastardly doesn't take the easy path. As he knows, playing the long game will reap even more chaos. Gimme. Yep, there he is.
Citizens, I present to you...
Give me your glasses.
Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This
I have health potions for that already.
is the product of years of research
Double gamer.
and intensive labor.
Yeah, it's because the game's frame rate.
If this remedy can
That's why
heal
it's a little
one from
chunky.
the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate.
Game's not fully
I am
optimized
so
yet.
close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That
Except the
being said,
Malicor, of
It
course.
is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two. There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one.
I think he's the
Hurry
group
now.
plant.
There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
Unmask the charlatan.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Give me your glasses.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But
take the whole thing.
If it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Where is his cart? Okay, so I need to get back behind there.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to...
Yes, my hat is out of style.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Let me buy something. I like that turn around JoJo pose. Explorer's hat, tricorn, fashionable hat, farmer's hat, hat. None of these are particularly good. What about gloves? Gloves, reinforced gloves. $62. How much do I... $49. God damn it.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
You need to sell something.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen it?
Let's see. We'll sell this. That. And that. Sell this. Keep that because it has like 3 slots. Yeah, no, there's actually... That gives a faction point spot though. Oh no, wait, those same faction. Never mind. Sell that. That. More boots. Gives elemental resistance. That. Sell that. Alright, we got enough money.
Thank you for your visit. Welcome. It's such... Have you seen any...
God damn it. Oh, I can just go there. Okay, I need back item.
Thank you for your
Now I've got a cape.
See you soon.
Huzzah! damn, dastardly is becoming more dastardly. Haha. Need a way to get behind there. Hello? This research book. Pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting, experiment to pick up patient's observations and comprehensible symbols, but the complexity of some of the rest of these reads no doubt. The author was a true alchemist and certainly was very knowledgeable. Make your servant. Weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us to clean it during his stay. Soul Food must not want us to accidentally break his vows or something. Oh boy. Ow, fuck. Gotcha. Ow, fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, what was I thinking? Yep, load. How high is my science? Literally just started the game. And I didn't put it into science, I put it into charisma. I think. No, wait, I did put it into science, I think. But let's not get caught unprepared again. Ow. Ow. Cool beans. What's in here? Take that again. That. Coins. All that. Tricorn. Loot chance. Lower armor, though. Poison resistance. I think intuition's more valuable right now, though.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him remedy he's selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right. Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him.
What do you mean he got away? He was just leaning on his counter.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
I mean, he might. Hi, charlatan. I was actually in this room.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker.
Why don't you take your own medicine?
I was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
I mean, he wasn't really convincing me.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
About the charlatan.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Yeah, leveled up.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Like, the thing is, that dude was clearly in the wrong. I like, either way, I did the right thing because, they were experimenting on prisoners. Like, these guys were still innocent people, and he was just getting them coin out of them. Like, all he had to say was just speak the truth to like the civilians. Like, I can't drink this. I've been testing it all this time. I have an intolerance now. Again about
now
the
that your
historians.
affair is taken care of, are you planning on helping the historians I spoke to you about?
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Right. And that's all we need from him.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing.
That was a jump.
I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Now let's get going. What's our next? Yep, let's go there. I'm gonna save scum here just in case.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Or to escape of
It
heretics.
pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Tell the truth.
After I heard the case they made for themselves, I decided to let them escape.
What are you saying?
They convinced me that your accusations have nothing to do with heresy, and that their only crime was discovering historical truths denied by Thélème.
And you gave credence to the lies preferred by these blasphemers. Their historical truths are nothing but nonsense, fabricated to undermine the foundations of Thélème. The simple act to have proffered such horrors proves the fact that they are heretics. I fear that your youth and kind heart has blinded you, de Sade. That is a shame. I was expecting more from a young legate who seemed sensitive to our magic.
I don't believe in magic.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
See, Dan Dastardly doesn't need magic. Dastardly on his own. Oh shit, skill trees. No, no. Nice calibration for damage. A step trap setup. Wow, dodging. Mental preparation. Damage. Great. We have ingredients near location of explosive. Medic discharge. And stasis alchemy. Stain grenades. Bomb that hits all enemies in an area. Toxic bomb. A shot. Back bullets. Of rifles instead of pistols. Pointed weapons. Pitch. Like where that's going. More quickly using dodge a second time. Oops. We'll go with this one. Go up that tree, or get this one. Find magical ring. What's this path? Reverse. Knocks back and deals magic damage to all magics around caster. Magic healing. Be nice. Fury. Storm. Enlightened. Dash. I think we're good there. What's our next task? Yep, I guess we better go there. Just kind of wish the gun button and the trap buttons were not on the number keys. Like pretty quick to get to. And swiftness potion. And oh, traps though. Sleeping pill. Read quest items.
Tavern keeper.
I see your back.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Let's not pay now.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna repair it, dude. Wow. Half your furniture?
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Man, that guy really threw a fit over a table.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
Nope, we're good.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
And we sneak around them, though. I mean... One side's... Huh. And dastardly on the case. Major health potion. Let's see. I have tally points? Attributes. Attribute points. Up there. And yes. Stealth mode. Action and care will appear above their heads. It's a detective. Go up.
This man is gonna bring the... God, now, if you keep shouting like that, we should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. Oh, he's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Oh, I think I made a mistake. Wow, I made a terrible mistake. All stuff I need. It's a good thing I picked up that key. This wasn't a waste of time. Go up one more floor. Not using the key there. Just in case. Probably go back for that. Oh, never mind. We're totally going to use that key. Potion. But I'm finding ammo. Coins, ammo. Hello? Embroidered doublet. Oops. Back item. No, we got another one. Never mind.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Well, that was something. Any equipment.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt?
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
I think you're good to go. Yeah, we'll give them a what for.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to be
Y'all finished with that one yet? Finally. Into that pine resin. Once you get used to combat, it's pretty good. Second short sword. There's one agility. Alright, no problem. Ooh, hello. Ammo. This frame rate, though, it's a real killer.
So? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
Listen here. I haven't forgotten what you did for our Jonas. I would gladly do you the favor, but my quartermaster is more stubborn than the tide. He is convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring who knows what aboard. And,
Because of that, he's placed guards to watch over the registered merchandise before they're loaded up. All that I can do for you is to write your crates into the ship's manifest. If you manage to get them into the warehouse, they'll find their way into the ship's hold. And with the manifest, the crazy Gustavo won't see nothing but smoke. Please try and avoid roughing up those brave guards.
Easily
They are
done.
my fellow Norts, after all.
Be back soon, Captain.
If you war and no uniform, and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one. Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along. Did you hear the bell? The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We're not in delay, mate, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Norts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Nah, I'm waiting here either. We're done for. Come
Hey,
on, we need to move
intuition
fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Or drink laced with sleeping pills. Wait, what? Hey, wait a minute.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well, I'm going.
Did the quest glitch? Oh.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
We just did. Wow. Alright, let's make those sleeping pills then, I guess. Where's a crafting table? A sleeping potion and a bottle of brandy. Tavern. Better go to tavern first. Get the brandy.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many. The Malicor and the neighbouring war. The epidemic. Now that we have.
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Can't get brandy at a tavern. Where can I get it? Nothing new in the storeroom.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Maybe he'll know. Nope. He doesn't speak.
So you're back. Right then.
I regret to say that the cargo is still on the docks.
Huh. Kurt, it seems to me that the orders were...
They are. Well, that doesn't make them any easier to follow.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
Rather not rough them up.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any...
You know, your eyes are closed. Give me a bottle of brandy. And I'll take a sleeping potion.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh, wait.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything to your liking?
What is with your eyes? Ooh. I really want that gun. Gloves. Craftsmanship. No. Let's get the gun.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Make this. We'll just make it. Gimme.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one...
Looks like you've been here for quite a spell, and not much is going on. How about a little drink? It might help kill some time while waiting for the change of guard.
Maybe just a drop. I have been starting to get a little thirsty.
Cheers.
All right.
now. Can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
I would say quick steps. Where do I go? I guess we have to manually fix this quest.
Are your boots worn through?
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The Commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the Quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Alrighty. I think we cleared out all the side missions here. And, oh, it's pretty late. So, I'm just going to call it stream. So, thanks guys for doing. Here at Scene, something every night, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Tune in tomorrow. Or Pops. I forgot what he was doing. I don't know, Pops has got something planned. Yep, same time though. So, good night guys. And go to bed.